Hello and welcome again my students in a new video. In this video we are going to study Unit 5, Lesson 7 and 8. Let's start. Answer this question please. In your viewpoint, try to answer this question please. How can you contribute to help poor people? Okay, helping them economically, giving them moral support, supporting charity organizations, volunteering time and skills can help the poor and needy people. Okay, let's start our new vocabulary for today. The first word we have contribution. 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 It's noun and meaning a gift or payment to a common fund or collection. Example, some organizations and charities depend on voluntary contributions. Next word, impact. 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 It's noun meaning the action of one object coming forcibly into contact with another. An example, brands have great impact on people, markets, and society. Next, economic. 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 It's an adjective of or relating to economics or economy. Brands have economic importance. Next, dominate. 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 It's a verb to have a commanding influence on, to exercise control over. An example, Rolex watches are the most popular luxury watch brands that dominate global markets. Do you think so? Next, mainly. 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 It's an adverb. More than anything else, meaning more than anything else. Brands get stuck into the consumer's minds mainly through advertising campaigns. Honorary PhD. Honorary PhD. It's noun. A doctorate given as an honor without the usual requirements of functions. Example, the parents are proud of their daughter because she got an honorary PhD certificate. And wordsmith. 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 It's noun. A skilled user of words. A skilled user of words. William Shakespeare is regarded as the greatest wordsmith and playwright in the English language. Okay, let's summarize briefly what we have looked at. Contribution, dominate, economic, impact, mainly, honorary PhD, wordsmith. Open your student's book, page 44. The first question here, discuss these questions with other students. A. Why do you think the first forms of writing were used mainly to record economic information? How do you think the development of computers will affect people's use of pens, pencils, and paper? Look at these examples of phrases written in different alphabets. Which language are they from? Okay, you have 2 minutes try to discuss these questions with other students. Let's check the answers. Why do you think the first forms of writing were using mainly to record economic information? Yes, people depended mostly on trade. They needed a form of writing to register their financial processes. And look at these examples of phrases written in different alphabets. Which language are they from? Which languages are they from? The first, Greek and Italian, Thai, Spanish, Russian, and German. Okay, question number 4. Match the words from the article on page 41 with the correct meaning. You may use the glossary dictionary for help. First word, record, it's a verb. Communicate, verb. Simple, trade, represent. Combine, precious, and mean, stand for, valuable, worth a lot of money. Put together, join with, exchange information, business, buying and selling, write down for other people to read, written sign which stands for something else. You have 2 minutes, try to match. Okay, let's check the answers. To record, yes. 6, write down for other people to read. To communicate, 4, exchange information. Symbol is 7, written sign which stands for something else. And 5, trade, business, buying and selling. Represent, mean, stand for, and to combine. 3, put together, join with. Finally, precious. Number 2, valuable, worth a lot of money. Exercise number 6, write the following as numbers and symbols. So try to put the following in as a numbers and syllables. A, 35 sounds, 26 letters, 2,000 years, 160 pounds, 31 day, 1887. Okay, let's check the answer. Yes, 35 sounds, 26 letters, 2,000 years, 160 pounds, 31 days, and 1887. Now open your student book, page 45. You are going to listen to a short interview with the poet Abdulaziz Al-Babtain. Did you know anything about this person before? Okay, just listen and come back again to answer some questions. Listen now, please.
5.4, page 45, exercise 1. Good evening. Today I have with me someone who is known in Kuwait, the Gulf, and the Arab world. He's a prominent Kuwaiti poet, as well as a businessman and one of the greatest wordsmiths of modern Arabic poetry. My guest this week is Abdulaziz Al-Babtain. Abdulaziz, welcome to Writer's World.
Hello, it's good to be here.
And we are honoured to have you here. Can I start by asking you about this library you have founded? What's unique about it?
Okay. Al Babtain Central Library is the world's first library that specializes in Arabic poetry. I believe this library is a major project, serving Arabic poetry, classical and modern.
Do you have any other projects serving the same purpose?
Of course. The foundation of Abdulaziz Al Babtain's Prize for Poetic Creativity emphasizes communication between different generations through poetic creativity, in addition to the courses of prosody which I organize all over the Arab world.
Can you tell us more about this foundation of yours?
Well, this foundation organizes a lot of seminars about Arabic poetry, as well as global issues that seriously affect human relationships. For example, one of the seminars was about the role of the media in the dialogue between Arabs and the West. Another was about the Arabic Poetry Spring Festival.
How many honorary PhD certificates have you been granted?
I've been granted around 6 honorary PhD certificates from different universities for various contributions.
What about medals? How many and why have you been granted those medals?
There are about 7. I received them in appreciation of my efforts in the field of Arabic culture.
That's very impressive. And do you have any future plans you can tell us about?
Well, it doesn't end here, does it? But I guess I'll let the days reveal that to you.
Abdulaziz Al Babtain, thank you very much for being here, and we look forward to hearing more about your marvelous contributions to the Kuwaiti and Arabic culture.
Well, have you got the main ideas of this interview? Okay, let's answer some questions. Listen again, complete these questions from the interview. Can I start by asking you, do you have any? Can you tell us more about? How many? What about? And do you have any future plans? Okay, let's check your answers. A. Can I start by asking you about this library you have founded? Do you have any other projects serving the same purpose? Can you tell us more about this foundation of yours? How many honorary PhD certificates have you been granted? And what about medals? Finally, and do you have any future plans you can tell us about? This is the end of my video today. Hoping you get benefit. See you in another videos. Thank you and goodbye.